Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken. Successfully. On play action, now Carr. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And from the 25, they work.
zoom this bitch like. Probably making a cake. That nigga like I got. He ain't even. Oh hell no, dude. Ready to take time like. Oh fool. He playing music. Whatever. She know how I'm flowing. I'm out that window swinging my door. Make sure ain't no shells on the floor. From your city like I'm going on tour. Start calling my phone cause I'm ignored. One was hitting, they falling and ducking. Nah. Yeah, I ain't even ready to wait. I'm ready to scrape his own this bitch. Dude tripping. Taking out minutes, bro. He tripping. Been off the porch. I never been 6 man. Spit in your face. You ran to your big man. Yo, bitch bad. She making my dick stand. You make them boys do high knee. Do with the shot and hook up the IV.
This to the 29, a gain of 4.
But,
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
The ball carrier.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
And it's complete to Kelsey. The 30, the 20. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
24 is the mic. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 24 is the mic. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. 93.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. Being chased out left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Crosby Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 24, Breeze, and his throw's going to be incomplete. The tight end, David Njoku, the intended receiver, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And Tate's got it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
To Golden Tate.
One heck of a 3rd down conversion, 33 yards. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. He'll fire one deep for Westbrook. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
Alexander.
Breeze to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on.
Round it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
1st down.
Now, Breeze again. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Over the middle, complete. It's Tate. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Complete to
Golden Tate. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, Not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Carr completes it, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. These two teams all tied after one. On first down, Carr. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
10 at the 20-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard you receive.
Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's into the clear. He's at the 30. 10. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Chandler Catanzaro lining up for
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Makes it
going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. From the gun, it's Breeze. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. That's going to be caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. David Njoku, his first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Extra point good by Catanzaro. And it's now 21-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now this is Hilton on the receiving end. And he gets this inside the 35. With those last two plays. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
33-yard line.
From the gun, it's Carr. Going right side here, and that's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Ball carrier.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Flush to his right. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Matt Nagy has made the decision. They're going to go for it here. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13. And the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
At the 11-yard line.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Carr now on 1st down. And his pass incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Travis Kelce, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears draw a bit closer.
All-pro tight end Travis Kelce had 97 catches last year in the regular season on his way to a Super Bowl title with Kansas City. And while he's a weapon anywhere on the field, as you get closer to the end zone, you really have to look out. Witness what he did in the playoffs. 3 touchdown catches against Houston in the divisional round, and a big one in the Super Bowl against San Francisco, which keyed Kansas City's comeback.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one.
Buccaneers.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. Try to drop one in, but it's incomplete. The running back, Leonard Fournette, his intended receiver. But it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Breeze to throw. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Again, it's Breeze. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying some.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 47 yards. So into the red zone, it's Breeze. This will be caught just inside the 10.
And the Buccaneers are going to have first and goal coming up as he's out of bounds right around the 5-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku, but it'll be second and goal. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
Leonard Fournette with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28. Bears.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Bearcats made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet and make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Bobby Wagner, the NFL's leading tackler in 2019, there on the stop. On 2nd and 9, Breeze. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. Escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. That's to his running back, complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Touchdown.
Leonard Fournette with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Buccaneers 35.
Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And the lead now up to 14. taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Play action. Now it's Carr. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown, Chicago. Travis Kelce. His 2nd touchdown of the game. His 3rd on the year. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Buccaneers 35. Bears 28.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Pretty important third quarter drive for it, and momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with a tackle. And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. It's brought in left side by Tate. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. 4 touchdown passes now for Drew Brees. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Got no feet.
And he is out of bounds here on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Shotgun now for Carr. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
93.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Second and 10.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. Carr will try it again on 2nd down. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Carr now on 1st down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. On play action, it's Breeze. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, 1st down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. And just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Gary and Conlon. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute.
Come get some. Come on, come get some. Here, want it. 24, come on.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was trying to get that to Edwards-Helaire out of the backfield. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Tackle made.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on 1st down, and you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
On play action, now Carr. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
24 is the mark. Ready? 24 is the mark. You might be getting tired of seeing me.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now a play fake. Carr. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. Get down.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. On play action, it's Carr rolling to his right. And that is caught. What a catch inside the 5. Give him 14 on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And they work this out past the 25. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Close there. He caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times, and in this case, that's exactly what he did for the defenders.
And got his man complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 32 on the play. Breeze going to throw here. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Jair Alexander.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Now a play fake. Breeze. This will be caught inside the 10. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. shotgun now for Breeze. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. CeeDee Lamb, his second touchdown on the season as the Buccaneers tack on to their... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, that type of a lead, they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I don't understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when he snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to
did the
preserve.
same. It smelled terrible. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. One final try now for Carr. Now a desperation throw deep down. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.